to see you again, Chef.
Jinsai and mozuku. It's a mozuku seaweed from Ishikawa, Japan. Okay, on top, the white fish is hamo. It's white eel. So right now it's just before June, so it just started. So it's a vinaigrette dish, so it's slightly sour. Okay. Padezu. Padezu. So pade is this one. This one. Pade. So this one I mix together with rice, vinegar, and rice actually. So rice would bring up the sweetness. So this by itself is a little bit spicy. So I add rice, make it more sweet. It's a little bit more like a minty smell actually. Minty smell. So this pade and ayu, it's in this during the same season. Yes. So they like to enjoy this and this together. The fin, the tail, and the head. Take it out. Yes. 텐리와이. 미소? Kigani. This one. Kigani. This is from Hokkaido, Japan. Okay. Next to it is ikura and uni. So during this time it's murasaki uni. Okay. From Hokkaido, Japan. female shako. You can tell it's female because normally the male one would have the legs here. So this one only has 6 legs. So the male one normally has the 2 small legs right here. That's a shako. Okay? So if you see in the middle, you'll see the eggs. Just the eggs. So right now it's in season. Yeah. So this is from Hokkaido. It's actually a 150-year-old. It's Arita Yaki from Arita. Eggs is a little bit harder texture. Tastes similar to like a shrimp and crab, right? In between.
Eggs.
Hako yawarakani. Hako yawarakani. So it's a soft simmered octopus. Octopus is from Osaka. Shirokisu. Okay. Shirokisu. The white silago. A lot of places like to enjoy this as tempura, but yeah, they have a kisu tempura. Norway. Last time I did kobujime. I sandwiched with kale. It tastes a little bit like seaweed. So my wife is the one that does the sake pairing, and she's a certified sake sommelier, kikizakeji. This one is shiroika. Shiroika. This is from Fukuoka, Japan. It's my hometown in Japan. On top is ginger, green onion. Negi shoga. I get my rice from this place. It's a Gihe. So he's the eighth generation Gihe. Yes. So he's like a rice expert, rice sommelier. So he changes his blend of rice. He checks 2,000 times per year, and he changes it every single time. So and he adjusts to the restaurant. So this is meant for sushi, the one that he gets for me. So he changes the blend every single time. Sorry, Aichi and Osaka and Miyagi, those three places. Kinki from Hokkaido, Japan. It's a Hokkaido rockfish. On top, I put lime and salt. No shoyu. Yes, very rich, very deep sea fish. Taida guy. This one just started the season as well. On top is uni powder. Oh yes, it looks like karasumi, right? So zuke mago. Zuke is marinated in my special blend soy sauce. The plate. I just got this from Karatsu. Karatsu is near Saga. Saga is also near my hometown in Fukuoka. I visit there a few times a year to visit my family, and on the way I normally buy plates too. So this is the same shape as awagi. This style is called Chosen Karatsu. Awagi.
Ah,
This is from Yamaguchi, Japan.
same size.
From Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi is just south of Honshu. It's near Kyushu area. I like to put the seasonal, just to bring up the seasonal feeling. And underneath is the sauce, abalone liver sauce.
No sauce.
From the abalone. So the abalone I steamed for about 5 hours together with dashi. I put ginger and daikon. So when you drink the soup, you'll taste the abalone and the ginger too.
Ginger
So
as
the,
well.
the ginger is quite strong.
Ah,
Yes. It warms your body up. temaki. Inside we have chutoro, akami, and toro.
อืม
Okay, and shimaebi
ชิบายบี
and kampyo
อื
and
ม
uni. Come over. This one has whitefish shrimp, yamaimo. Good. Oh, actually, that's Ainane. Greenling. Greenling. Ainane. It's similar to Homo, right? Yeah. Well, we cut it the same way, actually. Yes, actually, in the middle, there's this one bone that's inside the meat. Yeah. So. So it's biwa. Right now it's in season. Okay? Biwa. From Nagasaki. So biwa, it's similar to the.
ไม่ใช่ไม่ยกชื่อ
Similar. But similar. Sweet, so we add a little bit of salt.
That's why.
Yeah, inside of your building or apartment, you need that thing.
ที่แบบทำสละชีวิตที่ให้เราแบบมีรายได้
Thank you, Chef Koji.
Thank you so much.
It was delicious as always.
Ah, thank you.
See you again next time.
See you
ค่ะ
next time.
ค่ะ บ๊ายบายค่ะ ขอบคุณนะคะเชฟ ขอบคุณนะคะพี่มี See you again ค่ะ ค่ะ บายค่ะ